The Paris Olympics opening ceremony has sparked widespread debate, with some viewing it as a reflection of national decline. The event, often associated with global unity and celebration, seems to have lost its luster in recent years. Following the excitement of Euro and Copa America tournaments, the Olympics' allure appears to wane, suggesting a shift in public interest. Two distinct perspectives emerge from this discussion. Many are surprised by the lack of attention given to the Olympics, contrasting it with the fervor surrounding previous sporting events. On the other, there's a notable reaction to the quality of the opening ceremony itself. Critics argue that while the artistic aspects were commendable, the spectacle fell short of expectations for an Olympic event. This is especially concerning when considering the event's global significance and the anticipation that surrounds it. The controversy also touches upon broader cultural and societal issues, particularly regarding inclusivity and respect for diverse identities. The inclusion of LGBTQ themes in the ceremony has been lauded for promoting acceptance, yet concerns arise about the extent of these themes and their impact on mainstream audiences, especially children. The fear is that such content might inadvertently normalize ideas that could be alienating or confusing for younger viewers. In summary, the Paris Olympics opening ceremony has raised questions about the balance between artistic expression, inclusivity, and the expectations of a globally significant event. It highlights the complexities of modern cultural norms and the potential for such events to influence societal perceptions and values. The narrative of traditional fairy tales often concludes with a happily ever after for a prince and princess, reflecting societal norms of heterosexual relationships. Contemporary discourse questions the universality of such narratives, arguing they may not accurately represent diverse sexual orientations. Critics assert that imposing a single, binary model of romance can be misleading and potentially harmful to youth, particularly in fostering unrealistic expectations or self-identification. There's a growing concern that this homogenizing narrative could inadvertently steer young minds towards accepting a spectrum of identities, including those that are non-binary or LGBTQ. Statistical data suggests a significant rise in the acknowledgement of LGBTQ identities among adolescents, with 1 in 8 American teenagers identifying as part of the LGBTQ community. This statistic is alarming due to its implications for societal understanding and the potential normalization of diversity at an early age. The question arises whether it's appropriate to expose children to an abundance of sexual orientations when their own identity is still forming. In the context of modern American culture, there appears to be a paradoxical reinforcement of LGBTQ identities through social acceptance and normalization. The prevalence of LGBTQ individuals in media and society can be attributed to a complex interplay between cultural trends and individual choices. The use of substances like marijuana as a social norm, for example, can influence perceptions of normalcy, while the celebration of non-heteronormative identities as a form of empowerment might inadvertently contribute to a broader acceptance of diversity. This shift in societal attitudes has profound implications for the younger generation, who might feel pressured to conform to these new norms. The fear is that this could lead to a dilution of traditional values and a misunderstanding of what constitutes healthy, diverse communities. The concern is not about respecting differences, but ensuring that these differences do not disrupt the fabric of society or negatively impact the upbringing of future generations. It's essential to strike a balance between acknowledging and respecting individual identities while maintaining awareness of the potential impacts on societal norms and values. This dialogue should encourage open discussions about sexuality and identity without compromising the well-being and development of young people. It's crucial to foster environments where everyone feels valued, regardless of their sexual orientation, while also promoting a healthy, inclusive society that respects the diversity of human experience without causing harm.